And Tolly.
Mr. Speaker, we are here today in this urgent debate on the resignation of the Honourable John Banks as a minister. And as my colleague has said, he has not been found guilty of anything. And many New Zealanders are accused, they stand trial, and many of them are not found to have broken the law. So we owe, in this House, a responsibility to our justice system to uphold that premise that New Zealanders are innocent until they are proven guilty. And I just want to commend the Honourable John Banks for doing the right thing and resigning as a minister in the Cabinet, or as a minister outside of Cabinet in this government. And it's quite interesting. I thought it was interesting that the Honourable Trevor Mallard stood and took a call in this debate, because the same private individual took a private prosecution against the Honourable Trevor Mallard, accusing him of assault. And of course, someone who stood and lectured us on morality would have stood down as a cabinet minister himself, you would have thought, when that prosecution was brought against him. Did he? In actual fact, he didn't. In actual fact, he was excused a cabinet meeting in order to appear in court. Now, that is the calibre of the person on that side of the House that is standing and talking about the integrity of being in government and the requirements for it to be a minister and the integrity required for that. So actually Trevor Mallard was pleaded guilty and paid a fine. Didn't get a criminal conviction because he spoke in the House on this. And he talked in the House on this, but he didn't stand down. I just want to comment on the fact that the Honourable John Banks has a long record of service to this country, both as the Mayor of Auckland and also as a Member of Parliament in this House. And in fact, he is a fellow Minister of Police. In 1990, he came to Parliament in October and was made Minister of Police. Within a month, he was facing as Minister of Police the Aramoana massacre, where a 33-year-old man, unemployed man, shot and killed 13 people in that small township. I would hate to be, and I'm sure every member in this House would hate to have been in the role of Minister of Police, to have to face that. The local police, the first responder was a local sergeant, Sergeant Guthrie, Stuart Guthrie, and he was shot. I only raise this, Mr. Speaker, because I visited the Central Dunedin Police Station and commented to the Honourable John Banks that that police station was built following that Aramoana massacre, and as part of the entrance there is a memorial to that sergeant who was the first responder in that massacre. And that, as I understand, was at the instigation of the then Minister of Police, the Honourable John Banks. Mr. Speaker, I just want to reiterate that we should not, in this House, take the opportunity to make cheap political points. And it is sad when a member like Materia Ture, who consistently raises nasty personal attacks on individuals in this House, sees fit to use an opportunity like this, where we're discussing a particular minister and the difficulties that he's facing, to then spew out a barrage of abuse at a whole range of other ministers for her perceived faults in their behaviour. Mr. Speaker, this House should uphold the fact that every person is innocent until they are proven guilty.
Mr. Speaker.